Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here for episode 5 of Dawnridge. I got some good contract work. I think I made like 60. Got some good contracts. Our fields are ready to harvest, which is really good because it is Sunday night as I'm recording this, and we are running out of. Oh, where did that one just came up? That one literally just came up. There's new 4 hours left. Get out of here. So, few kernels. Attach a seed to your tractor. Select corners of crop. Begin sowing any in your field. We're not gonna be able to get that one done. This one I'm struggling to get done. We just don't have enough land for that. What is happening? So anyhow, but I will say this: our nope, back there, our canola is ready to harvest. We also, I will say as well, go up to prices. We do have 4,800 liters of canola left over from a contract. Usually it just kind of sells off automatically, but that just was in the harvester. I had just enough in the trailer to, so just anyhow, it just all worked out. So we have that in there. But it's August, so it's not quite time to sell wheat yet. Let's show fluctuations on that. December, right? Yep. November for that. So that's good. We'll get those things harvested. We got a lot of money sitting in here. And we'll have even more in a second. Once we get everything harvested and everything like that. Yeah, super weird. That one was not there. I literally just exited the game and loaded back in because the map kind of froze a little bit. And then that apparently is now there. I don't know what's going on with that. That's very odd. Let's hire a worker to do this. I didn't even get any contracts that would like help out with getting some of this stuff done. See if we can get some contracts that pop up. Just disconnected. Now I got a seed. I'm not gonna bother seeding corn. I have 4 hours left in real life to do that. I'm just not gonna be able to make that deadline. A little upset about it, obviously, but it is what it is. Hook up to this, and then we'll be ready to cultivate. Get that process started once they're done. And I did learn as well that bonus did not apply, or does not apply to when you. I wonder actually too, because tomorrow's Monday. Well, let me finish my first thought. If you're doing if you're seeding, so if you're seeding with, and I know this from contracts. If you're seeding with one of the seeders that also fertilizes, so like this guy or this, no, I guess that one doesn't there, but that one, like, one of the seeders that also does fertilizer, it doesn't or did not count towards my challenge goal, which makes sense. That does say it has to be, a fertilizer sprayer there, but that top one's crazy. But yeah, so I'm not gonna do that one. We're just not gonna have time. That just popped up. This one we will get done. I'm thinking that what we can do. We should be able to fertilize over top of the fields after we get the harvest done. So maybe we don't even have to worry about cultivating. So we'll try that. Because if we can get harvesting already, or fertilizing already done and get that bonus right away, I don't have to worry about being stressed about getting everything planted first, which would be kind of nice. Let's go back over here. We'll drop this off. We are going to need the trailer. That is. And this guy's at 47% fuel. At some point, we're going to start fueling up some of our tractors. Huh? Okay. 77. You're at 21. Good gravy. Okay. Well, anyhow, we'll get this done. So, yeah, we should be able to fertilize over top of the field before we even plant anything. And if that's the case, we'll be able to get that bonus done. And then I'm not going to plant anything. I'll get everything cultivated, but I don't know what the bonus is going to be for tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday. Monday's in literally 4 hours. So I don't know what the bonuses will be on Monday, because that's when the bonuses are supposed to reset, and that we'll have both of those bonuses gone out of there. So we'll have to kind of see and play it by ear and see what those are, because if they're like, all right, plant something, I don't want to plant the wrong thing and have to go even further. Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Yeah, we'll take that one on. And I probably should slow our time back down. The harvesting contracts are the way to go. The only contract I really found that kind of sucks is planting potatoes. I will also say plowing is not worth it if you lease the equipment and it's a small field. Because I just don't think you make enough off of those for the time you're spending doing it. The potato ones are terrible. Potato planting ones, that is. I haven't had any harvest for potato or anything like that, but potato planting ones are terrible because you just lose money on those. Yeah. And then I also don't do spraying ones for small. Bigger fields, I think, are more worth it. Especially if you have to lease the equipment, but I don't have to lease the equipment now, so that's an advantage for me. Alright, let's get this guy hooked up here. Get that harvest contract done, and then our harvest is going to be underway. Where do I have to take this? Oh, all the way down there. I haven't delivered there, actually, yet. I've delivered to the oil mill right over here quite a few times, but I haven't there, so. That's quite a ways, but at least they gave us a big trailer, so I should be able to just, should be able to haul it all down there pretty easily with this, which is nice. They give a small trailer with the Kloss harvester. That'd be a pretty big harvester, I think. Because the one with the Kloss, let's take a look here. Yeah, I guess they don't have very many harvesters, I guess. They actually have quite a few. They have more harvesters than I thought they would have, actually. Only there's one small one. I guess that one is the medium-sized one. 8,000 liters, 13.5, 14.1, 20, 20. Yeah, so I guess the trailer they give you is this guy. So I guess it's... Yeah, I guess I get it. I get it, you know? Versus we're getting the one of the bigger... I guess bigger than that. Yeah, we get that. We're getting this one for this harvest. Kind of nice. I'd like to get, you know, that would be great. Actually, I don't even know if I want that one, to be honest. That one's cheaper. That one only holds 25% more, and that one's going to be... That's just a lot to drive around this map. But, how's our harvester doing? Good, getting some full off of there. Excellent. All right, well, I'll keep working on getting all this done. I'll bring you guys back in once the harvest is done for us, and then we will go ahead and finish out our little accomplishment, and we will get our $10,000 bonus for fertilizing. And then hopefully we'll be able to start another bonus, or for the second part of this episode, tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of what our plan is going to be. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, so I did fertilize everything. It's actually past the deadline now, but we're still good because we got it. So I'm going to hit redeem. Okay. This one's still showing up there, even though it's now the next day, so it's like 10 hours past that the actual deadline. There's a little bit of corn on there because I am currently planting corn, but I'm assuming that's going to go away. It's Monday, so there should have been some new challenges, but I guess not yet. Makes me nervous to plant anything. I still need to cultivate, actually, to be honest. That's the contract worker. Probably actually park you somewhere, too. We have a decent amount of canola now. Now, remember, about 5,000 liters of that was already in there from a contract, so we're doing good. That's quite a bit of canola once we get to where we can sell it, and we're slowly amassing crops. Yeah. Back here, where I usually park it. Other tractor at here. Let's park trailer off right here. So doesn't really matter a whole lot. Drop that there. Get cultivating with this. Yeah, this is the one that has a little bit more fuel, so this will be good for this one a little bit more. Not really hours for the tractors, but that's kind of how you can tell how long they've been used. Now we get the fields cultivated, that way they're good to go. They're obviously already fertilized, so that part's done. But this way, this part will be done as well. And it's gonna be done here in just a minute. Oh, also, too, I had a disaster. I was working on a harvest contract, and I got the trailer with all the crops stuck. Couldn't get it unstuck, so I tried resetting it, hoping it wouldn't delete all the crop. It did. And so I got billed $26,000 for that contract, which was a nightmare. So that's why our money is not as good as it probably could be. I would love to have that extra $26,000, but it is what it is. I wonder after we complete this contract if this will kind of reset, because we are technically working on a corn contract. I mean, not technically, we are working on a corn contract, so I wonder if that has sort of weird technicality with it. Not any other... I really don't want to do failing contract. That's not a terrible one, but I really don't want to do it. We're not really that desperate for money. Now let's go ahead and... Nope. Select that. I wonder if they didn't mean to put that. I wonder if I could actually get that. The problem is we don't have anything to plant corn, actually, is going to be the biggest issue with that. It's not worth us buying a planter. How much do planters cost? I do want a planter at some point, because we can do like soybeans, but I don't think it's really worth that. 59. That's not too bad. That'd be the one you'd want to get is that one anyways compared to that. $30,000 more and 3 extra meters. Both do fertilizer though. One's a big one. Big boy there, but only 4 meters. The Missouri is 4 meters. That's like a worthless one. But I bet that's actually probably the direct drill, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. Okay. And this one's not going to be a direct drill. Yep. Not going to be a direct drill. This one's not a direct drill. Yeah, so that's why that one's the way it is. But 4 meters is it's not worth it for what that is. We want to upgrade our seeder. This is a direct drill, is it? Sure it is. Gotta be. Yeah, and that's 116,000. Yeah, that's quite the expensive upgrade there. Very expensive. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it anyways. I'm going to hope that that disappears. I might save the game and exit. See if that challenge will go away, because it should be gone. Yeah, I don't know why it's still there, because obviously it's expired. We have 3 days for the $30,000 reward, and then I'm hoping we get a good one. There was like some, like when I first loaded in to this game, there was like some real good ones out there. There was like ones for like 50 and 60 grand. That was like grapes, and like one of them was like a grape grand for the grapes to do some grapes or something. Which I was like, yeah, I mean, you would have, if you think about it, how much is a grape harvester? I guess it may not be worth it, even if it's 50 grand. Let's see. Probably not would be my bet on that one, since you can't lease stuff. So yeah, probably not worth the 50 grand. But I get why it's 50 grand. The equipment's expensive. So anyhow, I'll get some stuff done. I don't know when I'll bring you guys back in. Hopefully we'll get ourselves some new challenges, and we can kind of go from there. So that's what I'm kind of hoping. But I wanted to bring you guys back in just to fill you in with where we're at. So yeah. All right. So I will say, if you're having issues with the challenges, exit the game, shut the game down, and then restart the game. Because now this guy actually says 7 days left, and we're going to try to not plant it ourselves. We're going to get contracts, which I just got another corn contract. And this one, we have 91 days to produce that for 150 grand, which forestry is going to make some good money anyway. So we will absolutely get that going at some point. But yeah, this one we're going to focus on. We have 7 days left. It's still Monday. I'm recording this. I've been doing a lot of contract work and stuff like that. Things are going good. So I just got a sowing contract for 3.57 acres of corn. So we're going to get that one going. Because yeah, if we can get, I think after that, probably just one more decent corn contract, corn planting, which we should easily be able to get to. And then, yeah, that'll be enough corn planted to get that bonus without us having to actually buy a corn or a planter or anything, which is awesome. This one? No, it's not this one. One behind. Yeah, up here. But yeah, so what I found is most of the fields, they plant the same thing over and over again, so you just got to get through enough days where they'll actually harvest, or they'll have like a contract for harvesting and stuff like that. Yeah, there we go. And then that $15,000 bonus, well, that'll help. That plus the $10,000 bonus will almost pay for that one contract that I failed. So I don't feel too good about me getting all these bonuses. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, that'll be an easy one. And then, yeah, those will be the ones for the week. I'm assuming they just, I don't know. It probably just loaded them weird because I didn't ever shut the game down. So yeah, I'd recommend shutting the game down. I just have it like in sleep mode is what I mean. Like, not that the game's always been on per se, but it's been in sleep mode. So I actually flat out shut the game down and then restarted it, and that kind of got me there. And 3 days left for that. That'll be another 30 grand. So yeah, we're doing good there. Handling contracts. And then I did plant canola in all of our fields, which should all be set, good to go. Yep, canola's planted. So that way we have all of our fields good to go. A lot of stuff happening. We're at 6% fuel on this, so we'll have to get some fuel on that soon. Yeah, so. All right, let's park this guy up here. Fuel, where's the fuel at? Down over there. Oh, there's an electric charging station, too. Okay, well, we'll go get some fuel. This guy's at, what, 5%? 9 for that. 100. That one doesn't matter anyways. 32. Yeah, let's go fuel. I am curious, too, how much it's going to charge us. That part I'm honestly really curious about. But yeah, let's go get some fuel for this. And we'll see together how much they're going to charge us. Great, 10% done with that sowing contract. That is awesome. Okay. I just take the shortcuts. Because why not? Looks like a gas station down there. That's got to be it. All right. Assuming it's just once you pull up next to it, it's just going to start refueling. Be kind of interesting. You have to hit a button. You have to hit a button. Excellent. I like that better. Refuel this guy. 168 bucks. Nothing. Just nothing. Easy peasy. Okay. That's good to know. It works all that way. But yeah, so I haven't had to refuel anything yet, but it's crazy that we use this so much that we got it down there. I don't think it shows you like hours or anything. Vehicles. Oh, it does show you runtime. Look at that. 4.6. That's got to be the one we're driving right now. Yeah, 'cause that one's 3.8, so that would make sense. 4.6 is a lot of hours on a tractor for at least where we're at. But yeah. So yeah, we should be able to get that challenge accomplished at some point. This will get us pretty close. This contract we're working on, and then just one other good contract should do it, to be honest. So yeah. And now we don't have to buy a planter. We'll be good to go. Tomorrow in game, after I get through today and I get all the contracts done that they're going to give me today, I will I'll do spraying on our canola fields, get them all sprayed, good to go. That way they don't have any weeds on them, and yield will be excellent. But yeah, I mean, things are going well. Good, we're making good money. We're actually doing better than I thought we'd be doing. But yeah, so I'll keep knocking out contracts and getting stuff taken care of. I'll see you guys here later on at some point. Not sure when, but whenever something, as Mr. Silly P would say, magical or tragical happens, I'll see you guys again. So yeah. All right, it has been a while. I've done a lot of work off camera. We have no contracts right now. We're doing pretty good. I just harvested our canola off our field again. So we have a crap ton of canola. Crap ton. And we need to sell it. So show flag, it is the time. It's the time. It's December right now, $21.78. It's a great price. Which, let's go that. We're going down a little bit, but grain elevator is the one right next to us, right? Grain elevator. That's the lowest price, but not by much. So I think we're gonna sell it. I think we should sell it there. Tag. That's on tag. The only thing I'm thinking about, like, I'm curious about maybe we get another trailer. You know? Only holds 8,000. That would speed things up. That's going to be a lot of trips with that. 37,000 is not bad. That one would be, like, the one to have. 36. I guess that's the biggest, like, pull behind one. I don't really need... We don't need it. You know what? We're going to try to save the money because I'd like to eventually get to where we have like one of these guys. Use that to haul stuff around. I don't really want that one, but this one. That one I do want. On my truck as well. So in the interest of saving money, we're just going to do it right next to where we're at. I haven't planted anything yet because honestly I don't know yet. And then wheat's going to be next month. Yeah. In January. So, which 117. Actually, we should sell that too. At the grain elevator. That's actually a good price for that. We should sell everything. So we're going to sell everything. Let's see how we're going to do. We're going to do really good off of this all, actually. Get the front. Pretty easy to loop, I think, actually. So if we get... We'll just start with wheat. Keeper one. Oh, how are our chickens doing, actually? Gosh dang. They got 57, 56. That's like years worth of food, I feel like. So they're doing fine. Right here. All right. Get this guy hauling. Gonna take us several trips, but we are gonna sell off our stuff. And oh, in terms of challenges too, actually, we have this guy ready to go, so we're gonna redeem that. It's our weekly bonus. We don't have to worry about, you know, this one for a little while, but this one I'm trying to get done. We are so close. That's all from contracts with corn. We honestly need just like one more good corn contract that we can do to get that done. So I'm going to hope that I can get that done. Yeah, we're just going to hope about that. I'm thinking about planting the fields again, but I think I'm actually going to hold off because I'm wondering what the next... I'm hoping that like tomorrow, the next day, we can get that corn contract done. I'm just going to try to get it done off camera without having stuff in our fields so I can not have to worry about caring for them. Was that 96.40 for that? Obviously, the loads of canola are going to be worth way more. Probably should. That's okay. So yeah, we'll get this stuff sold off, and then we'll end this episode. But we're doing good. We're doing good. It'll be much better with, yeah, because we have 2 more loads of wheat after this one. And then we have, oh gosh, 5 times 8 is 40, right? So we have 6 loads of canola. I mean, the money's going to be great, don't get me wrong, but it's going to take us a little bit to get all this sold off here. Lost it there a little bit. My driving is just not doing good. Okay. Where are we at for time in the episode? 9, 10, 11, 16. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. This should not take me, I'd guess this take me maybe 10 minutes to sell everything. That shouldn't be bad. For 96.40, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting, we'll be over 300,000, no problem. And then, yeah, potentially at that point, we want to look into maybe making some wood progress and some forestry. I appreciate all the comments about how to do forestry and things like that. You guys are awesome, so I do see those. That has been helpful. And I'm pretty good. I should be good to go to make a tutorial video at some point here. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, I should be able to do some of the off-camera stuff, like getting some corn done. I'm traveling to a wedding. I have to fly out tonight, so maybe I'll do a little bit of work on the plane, get some of that sort of stuff done, where I'm at. But, yeah, that's kind of my plan, anyways. Here we go. And we got one little small load of wheat. One little small load of wheat, and then we'll start with our canola. Yeah, you guys seem to be enjoying the mobile series. I mean, yeah, it's not as popular as like Farm Sim 25, but honestly, I really like this mobile game. Like, I don't know, I like it more than the other ones. I think they've done a good job with it. Yes, it's just a mobile game, so it's nothing crazy, but they've done a good job with it. So my hat's off to Giants on that one. I think they've done well. For what it is, I think they've done well. They've included some, you know, challenges, stuff like that is cool. I like that they've made some updates, changes, things like that. I think they've just done a good job with it. Why did I just disconnect that? Wrong button. It is interesting switching back and forth between like Farm Sim 26. I was just recording this right after I did a stream this morning on Farm Sim 25, so it's just the difference in controls and everything like that is definitely something to get used to. Go. Well, yeah, so this will be just about 6 loads, almost 6 full loads. The last one will be pretty close to full. And these ones are going to be $16,000 a piece, so we're going to be doing real good off of our fields. That is for sure. Maybe I will plant some canola again, just to start, you know, because we might as well. I might as well, if I'm going to fast forward time and be looking for corn contracts, I might as well do that. So yeah, I'll get that going, because you might as well, you know. You shouldn't just not use the fields. I can get them all the way through to harvest. I was going to hold on to them and wait until Monday, which is, you know, a couple days from now. What is it? I'm recording this on Friday, so yeah, 3 days from now, where that corn part expires. But I might as well, in the meantime, work on things. I was going to wait until planting until I knew what the next challenge was. I'm assuming they'll have to repeat some of the challenges, because there's only so many things you can do in the game, but maybe not. I do like that forestry one, or like the making the lumber there. It gives you quite a long time to do it. And also, too, a tip that DJ, like, I kind of knew you could probably do this, but DJ's confirmed this. DJ Go Him. Check out his channel if you're not already checking it out. If you want to, the challenges, you can do it if you're on Switch. I don't know if this is actually available on mobile, but if you're on Switch, there's like a rebuild mode, or like a kind of a sandbox mode that you start with $2.5 million. You can do the challenges on there where you have the money to easily get them done, and then you can redeem the challenges on your other game save that's not set up that way, if you want to. I don't see the point in that, to be honest, because if you're trying to play it this way because you want a challenge, then you really don't want to maybe make it easier. But you can do that. You can redeem it on whatever you'd like to. DJ always likes to find loopholes and ways to make things, you know, more cheaty for him. But yeah, we're already over 300,000. We're doing real good. Which means we probably actually can start, maybe in the next episode, we'll look at investing into a production. Which I did say forestry would be kind of the way to go. We are going to need a lot of money for that, but maybe we get a different production going first that's going to make some money in the back end, you know. And it kind of depends. We might need money to accomplish whatever the next challenge is. Like if it says, hey, the game wants us to do grapes or something like that, I think we can do that. We can do some grapes long term, especially if the grape, because like the one grape challenge they had listed, like it was one of the first challenges ever that I never got done. It was like $65,000 was the bonus for like harvesting grapes once, which it cost. I mean, obviously the equipment for that it's pricey, because if you look, grape equipment, The harvester to do grapes and olives, yeah, 269. So you're still gonna need to make some good money off those grapes over time. But maybe we'll do. Maybe we won't actually. I mean, that's quite the stretch to get that done. Yeah, I think we will do stuff like that eventually. I kind of want to do a little bit of everything in this series, just to kind of see where we can kind of push the game and test its limits. And honestly, it's been a little bit faster making money than I thought. To be fair, I've been doing almost every contract that comes up except for potato plant. And I don't do all the spraying ones because spraying ones, it's just not a lot of money because it costs a lot to spray. So you don't make a ton of profit. So I don't do all those ones unless they're big ones or they're right next to the farm. Then we do them. Then I don't have to drive very far. And we have our own sprayer, so that helps us a bit too. But yeah. All right, 2 more loads. This one and 1 more, which is craziness. You're going to do just fine on our canola here. Just fine. Yeah, and I'll get some more canola planted. And we'll sell that next December. We'll just have that sitting in. Yeah, waiting to sell, that was the right way to do it. Because we could have sold this stuff as we went. We would have made about half as much of the money. Since we weren't desperate for money, I think that was the way to go. I mean, we're going to be close to... I mean, we're going to be pushing... We're going to be, what, 370 almost? We're close to that, if not 370. Be right around 370. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Okay, let's go over here. Our last load of canola, which is almost a full load, which is awesome. All right, sell this off, and then I think we'll wrap it up there because we sold, gosh, that's over $100,000 in crop. We can take a look at that in a second. Where are we sitting? 16,183 for that. Yeah, 370 just over. All right. All right. Yeah. Harvest income 134. Over 100K in harvest income. That is amazing. Because that's probably maybe a year and a half of work in game. That's craziness. Well, anyhow, I mean, that's what I got for now. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.